Greetings, culinary adventurers. Before we embark on this flavor-packed journey, let's ensure the delicious content keeps rolling. Today, we're exploring the heart of Afghan cuisine with a classic dish, Kabuli Pulao. Picture this: tender meat, aromatic spices, sweet raisins and carrots, all coming together in a symphony of flavors. And where better to prepare this feast than in an idyllic setting by a gentle river? So, tighten your apron strings and sharpen your taste buds. Get ready to experience a culinary journey like no other. Now, unveil the magic elements that make Kabuli Pulao an irresistible feast. Let's begin with the basmati rice, the backbone of this dish, which we'll need about 2 cups of. It's known for its long grains and fragrant aroma that truly sets the stage. Next, we have our protein, a pound of tender, juicy lamb meat, which will provide a hearty richness to our pulao. Then there are the onions, 2 of them, finely chopped, giving our dish a bit of bite and a whole lot of flavor. Of course, we can't forget the carrots, about 3 medium ones and a cup of sweet raisins, which bring a delightful sweetness that balances the savory elements. Finally, the spices, a teaspoon each of cumin, cardamom and cinnamon, and a generous pinch of saffron. These are the aromatic notes that will make your senses dance with delight. With these ingredients at hand, we're all set to create a culinary masterpiece. Time to roll up your sleeves and dive into the enticing world of Afghan cooking. We're about to embark on a culinary journey, one that's steeped in tradition and bursting with flavor. First off, we're going to start with our tender meat. This is the foundation of our dish, the heart of Kabuli Pulao. We'll sear it on a hot pan, letting the sizzle fill the open air. It's a symphony of sound that tells us the meat is browning nicely, sealing in the juiciness and imparting a rich flavor to the base of our pulao. Once our meat is perfectly browned, we'll set it aside for a moment and turn our attention to the onions. These will be sautéed in the same pan, picking up the delicious remnants of the seared meat. The onions will slowly transform, their sharpness mellowing into a sweet and aromatic base that's going to elevate our pulao to new heights. Now, it's time for the spices. This is where the magic truly happens. A medley of aromatic spices, each one carefully selected and measured, is added to the pan. The heat releases their essence, and a fragrant cloud envelops us. It's not just a smell, it's an experience. Next, we reintroduce our meat to the pan, letting it mingle with the onions and spices. It's a harmonious union of flavors that sets the stage for the final players in our dish: the rice, carrots, and raisins. The rice is gently folded in, soaking up the beautiful medley of flavors. The carrots add a hint of sweetness and a pop of color, while the raisins lend a surprising element of sweetness that balances out the savory notes. Everything is then carefully stirred, ensuring each grain of rice is coated in the flavorful mix. The lid goes on, and the heat is turned down low, allowing the pulao to slowly cook, each ingredient lending its unique flavor to the dish as a whole. And now, while the aroma fills the air, we patiently wait for the final, delicious reveal. The waiting has paid off, and we're about to unveil a dish that's a feast for the senses. The Kabuli Pulao, a traditional Afghan delight, is ready to be served. Let's take a moment to appreciate this culinary masterpiece. The aroma of the spices fills the air, a delightful blend of fragrant cardamom, warm cumin, and rich coriander. It's a symphony of scents that tantalizes the senses, promising a meal that's as delicious as it is memorable. The tender meat, simmered to perfection and infused with the rich flavors of the broth, melts in your mouth. It's a testament to the patience and care that goes into preparing this dish, a love letter to the art of slow cooking. But what truly sets this dish apart is the sweetness of the carrots and raisins. The carrots, lightly caramelized and imbued with the aroma of the spices, add a touch of sweetness that balances the savory meat. The raisins, plump and juicy, burst with flavor with every bite. They're the perfect finishing touch to this beautiful dish. We encourage you to recreate this recipe. It's a journey of flavors, a celebration of traditional Afghan cuisine. It's a dish that's as fun to prepare as it is to eat. Try this recipe and share your Kabuli Pulao journey with us. Cooking is an adventure, and we're thrilled to be a part of yours. Until next time, keep exploring, keep cooking,